What's up, my XRP brothers from another mother and my cute XRP sisters? This is Rob with the Rob 007 channel coming to you from a beautiful but sizzling hot Venice Island still. Gorgeous day down at the beach, 5 out of 5. And the title of this episode is The Next Move for XRP Will Be Fast and Furious When You Least Expect It. XRP will be kissing this price target. Watch this episode till the end. Got a great one for you guys, and I hope you guys all survive the weekend, a long Labor Day weekend that we had. I used to have a friend of mine, he'd make light of that and said, "My name's Manuel Labor. My friends call me Cash. You can make the check out the cash." So yeah, it was really difficult. So I tried not to look at the price of XRP too much. And disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This channel is for educational entertainment purposes only. And then also grateful to have had my XRP 007 channel for over 2 years with 31,000 subs. You guys will always know me as XRP 007. I will wear that proudly. But indeed, if you are new to this channel, the Rob 007 channel, if you would hit the subscribe button to subscribe, the bell for notifications, that like button, tap it, slap it, whatever you are feeling for a Taco Tuesday. And if you do Twitter, follow me at Rob XRP 007 on Twitter. Love my Twitter family. And don't forget about the fine folks at Caleb and Brown. Link will be in the description, we hope. And also, Kraken, one more reason to get a Kraken exchange. You know, you can buy XDC over there. And yes, I think they still have $50 on the table for you when you open up an account with them. And the same thing goes for I Trust Capital. They'll double your fund and leave you a Ben Franklin on the table. Try to get that one in as well. Let's get those in there overdue. And also, if you're looking to get an ROI on your XRP, OMG, email me your name and number and a good time to call. Try to get that in the comments. I got the Michael ENT show, which says encouraging as always. Thank you, Rob. Sure appreciate it as well. I appreciate you following this channel. And also in the comments, PJ Carr says, Rob says, you're looking pretty sharp today. Says, thank you for enlightening us. Too kind, my friend. Thank you so much. And last but not least, in the comments, R. Schmidt says, thank you, Rob. Welcome back with the exclamation point. 30K subs soon. I like how you think. Yeah, let's see how fast we can get back. I'm going to put some energy into that going forward and see if we can't get the word out there. So yeah, currently, we just have ugly. Yes, Bitcoin at 110,977. It's actually up about 2% on 24-hour. XRP has clawed its way back to $2.80, up about 2% as well. It got as low as like 270. So if you bought the dip, congratulations. And also, this speaks volumes. The fear and greed index is at a 39. So yeah, really kind of sad that we lost the $3 support. And just remember that price is just noise. Yeah, until you have to sell some, and it's just painful when it does. So luckily, at least I didn't have to sell over Saturday and Sunday and Monday. But yeah, I still had to scale out some, and it's not a lot of fun. And then gotta say that end of August was a bust, absolutely a bust for me. We did not close over $3. Oh, that really hurt. And secondly, the utility event that I was anticipating that could possibly happen, it did not show up. It was MIA, which is also like, dang. So anyway, we'll see if it still doesn't. I'll give it another week or two to simmer. Maybe it does still happen, and then I'll find out if I can share what that was going forward. Furthermore, cannot believe that we only have 120 days till the end of the year. Can you believe it? We're already 8 months into this year, signed and gone away. 120 days left till the January 1. Wow, cannot believe it. Remy Relief chimes in. Shout out to you. Remy says, the shakeout before the breakout. Like how you think. Says normally he says September is bearish for crypto, but he expects the opposite to happen because that's the way a lot of times the market works. So yes, let's indeed hope that we do shake and bake, my friend. Big question is, will September shine like gold in December? I've been saying that damn phrase for over 4 years now, waiting for the gold in December and gold in December for September. Will we see that happen? Yeah, what do we have to look forward to as far as catalysts that can move the price of XRP up in any significant fashion or manner. One is just the interest rate cuts, which are September 17th, about 2 weeks from today. We'll either get a quarter basis point, maybe we see a half basis point. How much could that push the market in terms of injecting capital into the markets? We shall see. Don't know. Would that make us shine like December gold? I don't think so. I think that would just be marginal in how that would push. Also, this is also good. It's looking good with the infrastructure bill. We'll be ready for markup by the end of this month. So that's actually exciting. Could we see it signed into law as early as October 1 or that first week of October? That would be outstanding. Talk about a big fat check mark to be checked off on one of the things that was actually what I would call the last shoe to drop. Is this one. We got the stable coin, we have this one, but keep in mind they both have to be implemented. The Genius Act has to be implemented as well as the infrastructure when they go live according to law. That's what we're really looking at. That's the last shoe to drop, or those two things when they will be implemented. Bigger question is, when will they be implemented? But it'd be really just exciting. And I think that, and I was talking about this earlier with Rob from the Rob Report, saying that I do think that smart money will front run the markets. And there's like, hey, we got infrastructures about to be passed. We want to get ahead of the curve. You want to go ahead and place your bets down now. So yeah, I do think that we'll see smart money starting to roll into this. Okay, quote of the day from Albert Einstein says, weak people take revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people, they ignore. So I kind of like that. Breaking. This is huge. This is absolutely fantastic. Once again, breaking news that comes out every single day. There's something that moves my needle. This is definitely one. Thunes has launched a new service that enables banks to send payments to mobile wallets worldwide. We're talking about 3 billion mobile wallets in over 130 countries using 120 different types of mobile wallets. Absolutely breaking. And when you dig down to it, Thunes, yes, says, how do they use? It says by using their existing SWIFT connectivity. And Thunes, can you say Ripple partner? And can you say XRP? This is absolutely massive. One step closer. Oh, I absolutely love that. And what do I want for Christmas? Comment down below what you want for Christmas. I've always chimed in over the years. A lot of times I just say, give me a $10 XRP for Christmas. I said, I don't want much. I just want $10. For this Christmas, I'm going to be greedy. I want a $20 XRP. That's all I want for Christmas. Comment down below. I want to know what your target is that you would want for tickets. I'll just be happy with 20. I think we could go a lot higher, but $20 is what really makes me smile and relax. And not only do I want a $20 XRP, I want a $20 ETF driven XRP. And so not only would we have $20, but $20 would become the ground floor off of which we build to go higher, such as Jake Claver thinks that we can start to move to $50 and $100 just off of ETFs alone. Please give me $20 by XRP. Exciting XDC news. Once again, yes, they are now live on Kraken. Cannot wait to start scooping some XDC up on the Kraken if I can find some loose change in between the car seats. Hugo Filion with Vlair has ambitious plans, to say the least. He did an interview with Paul Barron, who's been really kind of making the rounds, doing some excellent interviews. He says that Hugo says he expects for 5 billion XRP to be locked up on Flare. That would be absolutely massive. Yudo on X says Japan financial regulatory authorized. Let's see, I think I need a little AC. I'm going to just roast in here. I got to turn that up just for a second. Whoa, mama. All right, it says Yudo X says Japan financial regulatory authorized to set and reduce capital gains on XRP up by 50%. That's really great. Bell X says amount of XRP you need to secure to hold to secure your family. He calls it 20,000 XRP. Comment down below on what you guys think on that. I think 2,000 is a good start. And yes, 2,000 can secure your family if you think and believe that XRP, not if, but when will hit 5 digits. That would be $20 million. I think that would secure most families, if not provide some life-changing wealth and generational changing wealth at that amount. Rocktober, yes, I still think Rocktober it's going to be triple your pleasure. We got three things on the radar for me: ETFs for those spot ETFs or XRP, infrastructure that to be signed into law, whether it's the early part of October or by the end, and last but not least, this one will be huge and will just rock the financial world around the world: the Ripple banking license. When we get that, that will just be like shock and awe for the markets. And will we see it go hand in glove? Will we get that Fed master account at the same time? We get that Fed master account, it is game over, man. And for a little TA down by the beach, this is by XRP Resurrected, one of my favorites. He says, what is planned will happen. Zero doubt, my friend. Agree with you 100%. Says an XRP will be at the center of it. And this is why I like XRP Resurrected. He also thinks that we are still in a wave 3. And that wave 3 just happens that it's been elongated as the markets as mature. All these bull runs actually kind of just lengthen out of the period of time that it takes. So, but I love it, the fact that he thinks that we are in a wave 3. And he says, gotta love it, says the next move will be fast and furious. Those are my words. And it will take XRP to, wait for it, can you say a grant, a $50 XRP within short order? And I think when we make these moves, we'll just call it, I'm just going to kind of give a generality within the next 60 days, a $50 XRP coming down below. If I got a $50 instead of a $20, OMG, that would just be so exciting. And he says, according to his fib and Elliott wave theory, that we'll actually hit 50, but then come back down to retest 25. Can you imagine $25 being the ground floor for your XRP? Consolidate for a while before it makes that last move, that wave 5, which sometimes can take about 6 months to happen. Sending XRP over, wait for it, $250 per XRP. Wouldn't that be a thing of beauty? But we're going to wind up this episode and the best for last with my two new countdown clocks. And I'm going to be watching them every single day and see how quick we can hit these targets. My first clock is my ETF XRP spot ETF clock. And that clock I now have set for 45 days from now. That would make it Friday the 17th. The deadline is on the 18th. So I think no later than Friday the 17th, 45 days from now, that we have our XRP approved. That should include a BlackRock ETF, which will be absolutely amazing. And yes, and it says when launch, yeah, and getting these approved is one thing, but when they launch, that is when we have this gold rush, land rush for your XRP in earnest. It's going to be great because they're all going to be clamoring over each other, trying to get the business before the other ones. They get a jump on it. So when you think about having 20 of them out there and how fast, this will be exciting times. That's how we get to that $20 XRP that I want for Christmas this go around. My last clock, by the way, is the Flip the Switch clock. Yes, that is November 22nd, and I'm going to actually call it, I'm paying it 80 days from now. That would be Friday, November 21st. 80 days from now to see that, could we see a flip the switch moment? What could that give us? Could that potentially wake up and see a 300, 500, potentially $1,000 XRP? Who knows? If we do anything, it will actually just means that we're looking forward towards having a blessed Thanksgiving, which won't land on Thursday the 27th. So the week before, could we see some excitement happen? Just give me that $20 XRP and I'll be in Valhalla. And in the event, we're all going to need a bigger boat. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.